What's up, fam? This video we're going to talk about, she says she wants marriage, but she still has friends. She's still dating multiple guys, okay? So, women like this, you know, they say they want one thing, but her actions say something totally different, okay? So, in my hand, I have 3 cards. I got a hell no card and 2 possibles, okay? So let's take these cards, lay them down. I'm going to take the hell no card, okay? Because this is why this is R.F.M, okay? This is red flag material, okay? But again, there's 2 possibles here, so we'll see what those are in a minute. But right now, that's hell no, okay? Why? Because what a woman says she wants and her actions are not the same. In this particular case, especially, okay? So, her actions, okay, speaks volumes of where her head is at, okay? Subconsciously. Her physical body, what she's actually doing is matching her subconscious. So if she's always dating multiple men, if she has a majority of her life spent dating, okay, dating different guys or whatever, that's who she really is, okay? Now she decides that she wants to be married or whatever reason it is, okay? We'll get into that in a minute too. But that right there is a red flag, okay? Now, why is it a red flag? See, this goes in the hell no box because she's dating multiple men. That means she needs variety. She is in constant need of variety all the time, okay? Women like this say looking for the right guy. I don't know when the right guy comes, I'll know. I don't know when the right guy comes. No, you won't. Okay? No, you won't. Okay? Now, because the fact of the matter is that she needs constant stimulation. If you've been dating the majority of your life with different guys and the right guy comes along, how are you going to know? How will you know? Number one, you're spending time with multiple guys. So this Mr. Right, or the guy that you actually like, the right guy that comes along, which is this is part of her fantasy. That's a fantasy that she uses to keep the lies going. It gives her the cognitive dissonance to say, when the right guy comes, I'll know. Okay? It gives her room to play. Okay? The cognitive dissonance gives her room to play. Okay? So she needs dissonance to do the bullshit. So she'll stop feeling guilty about it and this, that, and third thing. Okay? All right. So the fact that she needs constant stimulation, that means she has a short attention span towards social, like a one-on-one environment. A boyfriend experience won't work for her because she doesn't know what that is. She's never had a boyfriend one-on-one experience. Why? She's always going out. This guy, that guy, boom. She needs variety. She craves excitement. She craves everything that comes along with it. The drama. One guy's baby mama acting up. One guy is having a meltdown. Another guy is doing well at work. So she has all these little things going on. A cornucopia of bullshit. It keeps her out of her head. Okay? Women like this can't stay home either by themselves. They got a call, always be going out and not, why? They need the stimulation. They're not self-absorbed where they can be happy within their own selves. So if they actually work on the outside, exterior part of the world, not the world going on in here, they avoid dealing with that monster. Okay? So they count on other people to occupy her time. Okay? You don't want to be that guy in that group. All right? So this is why she can't be getting married if this is her mentality. It's impossible. It's not going to work. That's why it's a hell no. It's a red flag. Okay? So, and also the stimulation, whatever. So now, why would somebody like this want to get married, period? Because it's a status. Okay? A lot of times women go through life, especially when they're dating multiple guys, multiple friends judge them, the girlfriends judge them. Oh, when you're in your 20s, it's great. So think about it this way. Women in their 20s, between 20 to 29, those are the good times, right? 30, you start thinking about, I better settle down, I gotta, whatever. But around 29 and 30, early 30s. Those are starting to realize that, I better start getting serious now. Why? Because between 20 and 30, those are the fun years. But 30 to 40, those are childbearing years. Okay, and it's not too safe. Once you get past 35, the roads get narrow. Okay, so that's why a woman says, "Oh, I want to get married," and she can stay up for 10 years, 20 years, say, "I want to get married. I want to get married and settle down," and she's still dating other guys every day. Guy calling on the phone right now, So she's very inconsistent, right? She don't know what she wants, right? But she definitely don't want marriage because she's doing this whole, dating thing, the dating lifestyle. Okay. Now, can a woman do a 180? Is it possible? Let's take the hell no card down, because my position is hell no. That's not going to work unless you have extreme turnaround. A 180. Let's pull the next card out, which is the 180 card. Now, the 180 card is one of the possibles. What is this all about? This is about 180-degree turn being totally different than what she was before. So how is that possible? I think it's a 1% chance of this happening, but it has happened. But what happens is, I think it's a higher chance between 20 and 29. It's like a 1% chance. Now, when you talk about 30 to 35, there's a better chance she's going to actually try to turn around and get married or something like that. Why? She's got a few more years to actually, bag somebody. Okay? Good years anyway. So they know that 35 to 40, I'm single, no marriage, no kids, looking to get serious now with somebody. Okay? It's out there. You see them in the ads all the time, and they're on these social medias. They say, "Oh, I have no kids, I'm single, I have a dog, and never been married." And you go, "Wow, that's great." Chances are, and not all women, but she probably had a long dating life and a very limited BFE, boyfriend experience, that one-on-one. So there may be some trust issues there. Okay? So there's a lot of caveats if you're going to be single, but to turn around and want to do a 180 and all of a sudden decide to get married, she's got a lot of work to do on her part, if you ask me, period. Okay? And we're going to get to that right now in a minute. So for her to do a 180, what's it going to take? Okay. For a woman to decide, hey, sometimes shit happens. Okay. Sometimes it's traumatic. Some kind of trauma happens. Okay. Maybe one of her girlfriends hanging out, something happens, God forbid, whatever. We're just hypothetical. But something happens to a friend hanging out, or she had a close call, or one of the guys got crazy on her or something like that, and she's like, "I got to change my life." Maybe she goes to church and gets spiritual. Okay. Maybe her maternal needs kick in. What are those, per se? Women in their, women start they can bear children, I guess, 13 to 50 or something like that, or sometimes a little more, but small, it's more dangerous. But science has proven this. But in the dating realm, let's stay in the dating realm. So 18 to 20, but usually women in their 20, 23, 25, they're thinking about, they have this feeling that they want to have a baby. And it's a natural, Mother Nature kicks it in them. It kicks in naturally. It's nothing that they're doing. It's just the nature matures their body as such that they're ready to receive and conceive. Okay? Not that they want to do it. Sometimes they don't. They're like, "I'm not doing that." But it cries out to them. And they put it down. They push it down. They go hang out, whatever, drink, do all this other, whatever. But some women don't have those maternal instincts kick in. Maybe they've ignored it so long now. So you know what? I really want to have that kid. This. Why? Because for women, as guys, we don't get that. It's got nothing to do with us. But from a woman's standpoint, it's a rite of passage. Like when we go out in the woods and battle nature and kill a bear with a stick and just a rock. It's something we got to do to prove our manhood. Okay? This is a woman's passage to be truly a woman of mother nature, just to be a mother and give life. That's the ultimate prices to give a life a gift. That's the ultimate gift. That's a present, right? So women that really have that feminine energy, that deep rooted tune with nature, she's gonna feel that. She's gonna really feel that, okay? And she may give up everything to get that done, knowing way back in her mind when it was happening before, when she was younger, she kept pushing it away. But the calls get louder and louder. She don't want to miss that event, that rite of passage. Some women are barren, okay? Not including that. Some women just couldn't find the right guy. Not including that. I'm talking about the ones that are dating multiple men and they also want to do this now also. So they have to change, okay? It's got to be a 180. Something that's going to be dramatic enough for them to make that flip. All right, so get enough of that shit, right? They do it, make the change. Now, what's going to take is more than the crying of nature, call a while. It'll take more than that. So it'll take more of you going to church. It'll take more than that. What's going to take is it'll take dedication, commitment, okay? The woman's got to care more about you than she does about herself, okay? Just that time away from everyone to even begin this journey. What does that mean? Separation from her friends and all that. And it's not her friends, but dating life, who she used to be, in the sense of replacing that with who she is. Getting in touch with herself here. Working on herself 6 months, or doing her own thing. Finding happiness in herself. Joy, her friends, hanging out. Being girls and having fun and building something. Maybe creating a business or whatever. Okay? Just to be prepared and take the energy of stimuli and apply it to her life in a positive way, okay? Then she prepares herself to join what she's created with someone else, okay? Don't bring bullshit and drama and bring something that's fresh and new that she's got going on, okay? Now, but also dedication, just to invest herself in a relationship. She's got to be all in. Her time, her space. She's got to want you more than you want her. Like I said, and that can never stop for her. Of course, the guy doing his part, but she knows from her history she has to put it all in. Okay, instead of using that 5 energy for this guy, that guy, take all the energy and focus on one person. Okay, and she has to work on that and be desired by that person. Okay, now hopefully the chemistry is there and all that shit like that, and it's really a real situation. Okay, that's ideal, but it can happen. Okay, it does happen. It can happen. Women can turn around and whatever. Also, number 2 possibility is logistics. Sometimes you had the right girl. It's everything was popping. You met her on vacation. Okay, you know you got her number. You exchanged numbers, and you got to your hotel room, and she was leaving the next day, and you thought you had the number, and you didn't. You might have threw it out in the garbage or something. And, oh shit, I lost the fucking number, or she lost your, whatever. Sometimes there's a girl you meet, 2 shifts past it in the night, okay? You may go out somewhere. I've seen girls on the subway, especially if you live in a city or something like that, and it's all busy, and you go, oh shoot, and she gets on a train, you're getting off a train, it's like, oh fuck, and she looks at you like, oh shit, and you're like, damn, bing, 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 bing. Happens a lot, it happens a lot, so that's logistics. Nothing you can do there but try to, if you see him again or whatever. But long distance relationships, someone that's overseas. I had a girl that was in London, and also had somebody in Copenhagen too. Whatever. So, but long distance, sometimes it's not, the timing is wrong. Okay, distance is a thing. Maybe they're coming back. For example, I had this person, one of these girls from London came to New York and came to my job. I was in London for about a couple of weeks, whatever, came home. And then next thing you know, she showed up at my job like a month later. And I was like, oh shit. She came right down to Manhattan. It was just, and someone's here for you and all that shit. And I'm going, what? Nah, I'll be there in a minute. I'm working or something, and bang, so people show up sometimes, but then it's to go back, and it's like bullshit, So long distance, sometimes it can work, or you get a job that you get a transfer, or you got a coworker that it's not policy, okay, in no sense of the way. Even these days, you can't share Facebook, you can't have social media connections with the employees. Some weird, but it depends on the company. But whatever. So logistically it doesn't work, and it's just not the right thing to do, right? Sometimes it's timing. You know, you're coming into a new, meeting somebody new, and you're dating somebody new, and then she got to break up. And she hit you up, she got to break up with somebody. You know, I just got something new, you know, or vice versa. So a lot of things happen like that. So those logistic things are different. That's different because you want to be together, and there's just things that gets in the way. And then the time shows up where it can happen. You're free, she's free. Oh shit, you know. She moves back to town, or you move out to whatever state that is, and next thing you know, it's popping off. That happens too. Okay. So for the most part though, I got the hell no situation, which is more likely, but the possibility, anything's possible, and I've seen it, where you have the two, where someone does a total 180, changes who they are, which is probably who they really were to begin with, okay? And then you have the one where it's logistically separated by no fault of anyone's, just timing and things that happened that got in the way of whatever was supposed to happen, all right? So listen, like, subscribe, comment below, guys. We rolling, shot, we rolling, all right? Yo, once you're here, your family, I got you. Yo, XL, and I'm out.